So what I specialize in is digital illustrations and cartooning. So a lot of people approach me for their logos, for their companies, for comic books, for storyboards, for t-shirt designs and such. And I like super colorful, very vibrant, very animated work. All this comes from years and years and years of practicing nonstop on different types of mediums. So my career started off as a caricature artist, just drawing people on the street, drawing people at theme parks, and eventually I made my way into more production line like type of work, like silk screening, t-shirt designs, making my own garments with whatever equipment that I could find, or just selling my digital artwork for people to use within their different markets and distribution methods. So what I'm going to do for you guys today is that we're going to go and do a design from scratch. And what I want all of you to start coming up with, we're going to do a character for your guys' club.
What about a bunny?
A bunny?
Sunny bunny
bird.
A bunny bird? Hey, that sounds awesome.
I'm going to say unicorn.
Yeah. Sunnyvale has those wild parrots.
Yeah, I was thinking the wild parrots.
Oh, bunny which looks like a cat and wild parrot.
Oh,
so a bunny that looks like a cat and flies like a parrot?
We have a flock of
We
parrots.
can do that. We can totally do that. All right. I love that idea, so I think we should go with that. So let's say the first thing that I would do when I get an idea like this would be to start coming up with a visual idea of what I'm trying to represent. In this case, we have a bunny that looks like a cat and has parrot wings or features of a parrot. It's essentially the body, the main body of the actual animal. In order to make something look really happy, we're going to give it childlike features.
What have you done?
So right now I'm just drawing a big fat circle that's going to be the representation of its head. So we're going to make like a little chibi looking cat, parrot, bird thingy. Funny.
I have a question. Which software are you using?
I am using a software called Clip Studio. Then the next thing we're going to do is give it some bunny ears. So bunnies have really big ears, right? Boom. So we set the basic shape in there, and then we start sketching really lightly to give it depth. And then we have a front. In the front, we can add the little, little color differentiation that comes with the ears. And now we are starting to see a little bit more of what a bunny would be like. Now we got to add cat features. So what features from a cat do you guys want to see?
Okay, tail.
The tail? Well, we only have three animals, so we're going to have to mix and match here a lot.
Eyes.
So the eyes?
Or whisker.
The what?
Whisker. Like whiskers.
Oh, the whiskers, yeah. Okay, we'll give them whiskers and going like super cute cat eyes. So we're going to make super nice, big, round eyes because I like imagining that every cat is a kitten inside and all of them have gigantic, pretty eyes. Now we got to give it the little sides to his face that give the little poofiness to his face as well. And then the little cat mouth. And whiskers. So now we have a cat bunny that looks really cute. So the wings will be coming out of his back. So we try to establish where the base is going to go, and then we start drawing past it. Same thing to set the other side of the wings. We can literally just trace a line that goes around the object, thinking of it as a 3D object. Imagine that you're just tracing around it, match the spot, and that's where your other wing is going to go. Essentially, drawing is like, you know how everybody tells you that perspective and anatomy are like absolutely essential, and a lot of the times we just go like, you know, like I can get away without doing the perspective. I can get away without doing this. Yeah, I mean, that's very true. Like you can go really, really far without learning, you know, proper anatomy and perspective and all that stuff. But you will, like when you actually do, and when you eventually go in and do it, because you will get stuck if you don't, you'll realize that just learning, like taking like a couple months to learn the basics of anatomy and perspective will dramatically increase your skills. Now, how do we take this and make this into something a little bit more presentable, something that we can actually use and like, you know, like reproduce and sell and stuff like that? You reduce the opacity of your line work layer. That is so you can draw with a nice crisp black line over it and still be able to see where you go. If you have it at 100%, you would not be able to see where your new lines are. So you bring that down to about whatever you feel comfortable with, as long as you can actually still see the detail. In this case, I'm going to use a really handy tool that Clip Studio has, and this is the vector pen tool. The vector pen tool allows you for, this is gonna seem really, really cool because it is. Whenever you're inking, you can overshoot your lines. And the vector tool allows you to just erase the intersections. And coloring is my favorite part. It's the most therapeutic for me because it's like the closest thing that I like to do that gets closer to painting. So in this case, we have our layer with our line work. We're going to make a layer underneath, just a normal layer. And we're going to just select the color. And just like that, you guys have a really cool, cute looking character that you can use in anything you want.